Anyway, you know what I was wondering today?
That was your intro?
No, why are we the same person? That was it. Credits. Anyway, today is, hey, we're recording this mid-September, we'll say. Mid-September, that's all I need to
September.
know. Yeah. First sesh, thoughts, questions, comments, concerns? I had fun.
I had numerous people tell me they watched it in entirety. So,
yeah. What did we notice? Did people prefer YouTube, Spotify?
YouTube?
Indifferent? Yeah, YouTube. Cool.
Sure.
I think it's a good place to have a page. You can find shit wherever.
I think more people would listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah.
But those are going to be the two
Seems
platforms
like how
anyway.
The universe works anyway.
Yeah, I don't think there's no reason for us to put on any other platforms right now. So
it's fun. We know who we are. We don't have to do that big intro shtick anymore. If anyone needs more clarity, I can clarify for you any day, baby.
Okay.
Let's get into something.
Hold on. Wait a minute. First of all, don't jump right in.
I don't need no recap of my life.
Don't jump right in.
My recap is the thing I'm about to bitch about.
All right. Go ahead.
So, what's new for me? Here's something I did I haven't done in a while. Went to a concert.
Right. Yeah, sure.
It was great. At the end. Return to Dust opened for 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin.
I've never even heard of them.
I have also never heard of them. But I was thrilled to know that they were there because it meant that 3 Days Grace wasn't coming on at 7. Why does this matter? Show started at 7. We left the house at 6:10 to 6:15. It takes me 15 minutes to get to the Pavilion at Montage. That's where the concert was. Decent enough venue on the smaller side, but cool. And I saw Godsmack there last year. Went with my mother and my cousin. Awesome, banging show. We got in just fine, got our seats, chilling, watched the show, went home. This time, left at 6:15. Go to head there. GPS directed our Uber driver to avoid the highway. Okay. So we head down a side road that is about maybe 4 exits up from where I live. You have to get probably 7 exits to be at the exit that takes you actually to the venue. Sat in traffic for 15 minutes, unmoving. Okay, this isn't working. Let's turn around and go back to the highway. While we were sitting there, the time just kept creeping. And it wasn't creeping at like the rate we were sitting there. It was like exponentially is not quite the way, let's try that again. Exponentially is not quite the right word. Wow, how's that for a tongue twister?
Exponentially is not quite the right word.
Go fuck yourself. You did theater for umpteen years.
What to do?
You're supposed to be able to say dumb shit. So it was creeping faster than we were sitting there. And so we said, fuck this. Maybe there's an accident ahead. So we dip around to try to go to the exit or to go to the highway, get back to the highway just fine, start heading north, bam, traffic out the wazoo. Fuck.
That's probably what was causing it.
We're fighting through it. It was the concert venue is what was causing it. So we finally slip around a bunch of cars. Our Uber driver was a gangster. He cut off mad people. We cut off so many people. Finally get off the exit. We're stuck in traffic so long that now he needs gas. Granted, we weren't getting anywhere anyway, so the time we took at the gas station, we would have been sitting on line to get off the exit. Try to figure that out. We made the left out of the gas station. We can see signs now for the concert, but there was a side road that led up and around like a shopping plaza. So I'm looking at the map and I'm like, yo, let's cheat. Let's sneak around a little bit. Let's go up through the shopping plaza and we can cut like a mile of this traffic out. So we try that. Turns out, weren't the only people that thought that.
Sure.
The whole bunch of other cars sitting there at that light. At this point, we're 2.5 miles from the venue. 2.3, 2.4.
Did you not decide to walk at this point?
It is now 7:30. Who knows if Return to Dust happens?
2 miles is about a 15-minute walk.
No, it's not. So Google Maps general understanding of walking speed, I think it does 3 miles an hour from what I was able to look up. Sure, I'm going to walk faster than that. But that route was still estimated to take us like 55 minutes to walk that. We did it anyway. So I went with Amanda's sister and we sat there looking at the map trying to see if there was like a cut through the woods and shit. But I just didn't know like if we'd actually come out where we needed to because this venue was literally up a mountain. So we bickered back and forth about it a little bit. We stuck to the road. I'm a pussy and didn't want to go through the woods. But it was only because I didn't know that I would come out where I needed to.
Is this person I spent 25 years with?
Listen.
All right.
Those scenarios, it doesn't matter if I come out where I need to. This was a time limit And if we went the wrong way, we missed the concert, and I'm pissed.
Fair.
So we stuck to the road, hauling ass. Ended up getting there in like 30, maybe 40 minutes, but it was all uphill. We told our Uber driver, "Yo, just let us out. We're just gonna send it and hope for the best." So he's like, "Oh, okay." So he starts turning around to get out of traffic, but then he's like heading back the way a little bit, like to take us to the next like side road, and we're like, "No, just stop, just park the fucking car and let us out." We got out, moving up the mountain. As we're going, we see other people also walking now. You can hear people in the cars bitching. There was at this point it's like 7:30 now. Not security, but parking personnel is coming down, telling people that the parking lot's full and they got to turn around anyway. So now everybody's cursing up a storm.
A
But
lot of people.
I was just moving. We were hauling ass. They sold far too many tickets. Is what happened.
I'll end
And
this.
so we get up there. We're finally through the gate, and we can hear 3 Days Grace is on already. So I'm like, fuck, we're missing them. Don't know how much we missed. I didn't look at the set list. She did, so she knew more or less where they were. But this other couple next to us, not other couple, we were not a couple, but this couple, let me make sure I phrase that properly.
He is not in a relationship with his fiance's sister.
No, my sister-in-law we were not on a date. But this couple, they were freaking livid. The dude had to have been drunk. He's cursing. He's like, "I've never fucking seen something so stupid in my life." Swearing up a storm. This is this. This is that. And we're like, "Damn, buddy, it's just a concert." But granted, I'm also pissed. But now we can hear 3 Days Grace is playing, so now we're moving.
At least you can listen.
Yeah, we could hear it by now. So I like we maybe missed a couple songs, but eventually we realized it's "Animal I Have Become," song I really would have liked to see live. But luckily enough, that was the first song. So we only missed them walk out and do one song. We were around the corner. We got to hear the back half of the song at least by the time I could make out words. It got through the line just fine. It was lawn seats, so we kind of just morphed our way into the crowd. There weren't seats per se, just you were just standing there. But banging show. By the time all that bullshit and traffic and nonsense was settled, it was a sick show. They did very good about balancing, which is something I was worried about. Like on the new album, do you think they did a good job of being two lead singers, or do you think one of them was clearly the lead singer?
No, they did a good job.
Yeah,
they did a really good job at balancing. And I mean, if you think about them as a whole right now, there's 4 albums under Adam and 3 albums under Matt before the new one. So
is it 4 and 4 now?
Is
that right?
Because now it's 5 and 3 or 5 and 4 because Adam's on the new one.
Oh yeah, okay, good point.
But it is. But either way, like so.
Time wise, though, I think we've talked about this. Matt has been the singer for longer.
Yes, right? The gaps between the albums was long.
Yeah.
In terms of like, they have distinct songs that they can do for like each other. They don't have to necessarily split them. Right. I don't know if they did.
They went back and forth, and I'm sure. Obviously, I've never performed live on vocals, on stage, but I'll bet each singer was happy to get a rest for a verse.
For sure.
And it wasn't like your guitarist was subbing in. It was another lead vocalist, just taking over and doing a verse. For the most part, they sang their respective songs, but like Matt would tag in for a verse on Home. Or Adam would tag in for a verse on Painkiller.
Sure. And they would they do harmonies and stuff.
Yeah, but they were good. It was very well balanced. It was a good time. There was a funny bit. It was after one of the new songs. Whatever they did the last song on the album.
Relapse? Another relapse? Another relapse?
Yeah. So then they were like, that was the last song we've ever released. Now we're going to play the first song we've ever released. And it was I Hate Everything About You. Everyone went fucking ballistic. And then after that, he gave like a little spiel about like the band story and whatnot. And he's like, we started this band in high school, blah, blah, blah. And then in 2013, I left the band. Boo! He was like, well, damn, I don't think I've had that many people boo me at once. It was a good little bit, but they were a good show. They had a couple big screens up on the sides. The venue was nice.
Traditionally, that's what happens because if there's enough of a crowd that you're not looking at ants.
Right. And they had like the music videos more or less playing on the screen behind them,
which is also a traditional not
It was more like
Like the
it
set
was
would
more
be,
like graphics, like what you would
but
see
a
in like
set
a lyric
stage, yeah,
video.
but like a set stage would be like, at least in the genre that they
Hmm.
play in, that's very traditional. Like screens behind that are like playing stuff while there's like some pyro and things like that. There's not like a lot of like set pieces, so to
Right.
speak.
And this was a smaller venue, so there
Yeah.
really wasn't like we weren't getting a scorpion tail here, you
Right.
know. And there was no pyro. I was disappointed. I like pyro. Um,
Was it indoor?
it's outdoor, but it's under a giant tent. So I think
Got
that
it.
might have
That's what
been
it
part
was.
of it.
Yep.
I don't think they were allowed to have pyro there. But now I could be having like memory
You're up
I
here.
could be having memory blindness or something, but I feel like when I saw Godsmack there, they had pyro.
They probably didn't shoot as high.
Maybe. It
Maybe
could have
they're
been
the
something to that effect.
pyrotechnicians
Maybe there
were
was
into
a
stuff.
fine line that was drawn in this show. They just didn't want to mess with it. But they were great.
Or maybe they don't use pyro.
Maybe, could be. Breaking Benjamin, though, uses pyro. And they came on second. I remember them having pyro when we saw them in Camden in what, 20, what the hell was that, 2016?
16, 17.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm trying to remember who I was dating at that
Here's a
time.
big point I wanted to make about that, because we've talked about this a little already. I bitched about that Camden show.
I did not like their performance.
Yeah.
That disappointed me.
And that was insane, because Breaking Benjamin is one of my favorite bands of all time. How
Right.
the hell did their show, like, be whack?
Yeah.
But I thought it was. He got off the stage half the time and let the guitarists take over.
Yeah.
I think he was having a bad night, because
It's entirely possible.
this night did the whole set, clean
Great.
through, chilling, like, and
Cool.
he was belting it. Like, you knew there was no lip syncing. Homeboy was singing. He was singing with his heart out, and he had his kid up there with him. The son's name is also Ben, but they call him Cheech. Was his nickname. So he like gave us a whole spiel about this Cheech. By the way, this is my son. Be nice to him. and the kid was jamming the whole time. So he was on guitar, like I'm sure he was just a backup or a rhythm guitar, and then he would sing some of like the harmonies with them. Their performance was excellent. I think it was maybe the third song they did. The lights all went out, and then they slowly came back on. And on the big screen,
Yeah.
it was fucking Sergeant Johnson, though. He's like, Chief, where are you going? And then you hear, oh, and he comes up, giving the Covenant back their bomb. And then it fucking does the whole opening, and then it's amazing. I was losing my shit. I was absolutely going nuts. And I was there in my Charizard shirt. Like, I didn't care. I was just wild. Excellent show. 10 out of 10. Do it again.
Just to
Getting there was insane.
very minorly add on to the traffic thing.
Yep.
I had the same issue in reverse when
going home.
When I went when I did that show at Red Rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
I think I pulled on a wire, perhaps.
I heard something clicking.
Interesting.
Everyone getting out. Like there was like standstill traffic. Everyone getting out for like 2 hours.
Really?
And I left before the final song.
Really? There was a lot of people in the crowd that did.
And I also left from the skybox, so I had
a straight path to the parking lot.
To the Uber, and he was in line because everybody decided like 9,500 people came there. It was a sold out show.
Where was this?
This was Red Rocks in Colorado.
Oh, that was Colorado. Okay. And that was what, Sleep Token? You went to see?
Sleep Token. I think the reason traffic is like that is because there's nobody carpools anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, we'll meet you at the venue.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why there's just an influx of vehicles, because it's just like
especially if everybody drives their own car.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone takes their own.
So that and for some reason,
5 people in a group. Then you have 5.
The driver told me this too. He said, I've never seen this venue filled like this before.
Yeah.
Everybody decided to drive.
Interesting.
And it's just like, why?
Yeah.
Because you think, oh, then I'll be in control of what time I leave or what. Like,
I get the comfort of having your car there. You know that you can leave.
If you know you're going to be, if you know you're going to a show with 5 or 6 other people, take one car.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We don't need to all drive separate.
Yeah.
But
oh no, I got to get home.
We had Amanda came and picked us up, and she only got she drove like halfway up the hill, and we just walked out of there to meet her, and even that was a zoo getting out. the thing was, it's the venue's literally up a mountain. Like it's the pavilion at
Well,
Montage
I think
Mountain.
that's the same thing. Is that
It's
Red Rocks
and there's only
is
one
in
path.
the side of the mountain.
There's
Yeah.
one road in, one road out. Like there was no way to make things move faster. I saw, so they posted 3 Days Grace posted on Facebook. Oh, thank you, Scranton. Blah blah blah.
Mhm.
And so I was just, I was reading some of the comments just to see, doing a little Facebook perusing. A lot of people in there bitching about the parking. I saw one guy wrote, drove 4 hours, sat in traffic for 3, drove 4 hours home. Great show. It's like, oh my god, I couldn't imagine, bro. Like, we at least got to see the show, and I was still pissed. There was a lot of people that missed the whole thing because they were sitting in the traffic the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, one way in, one way out. So by the time it got that crowded, they couldn't even turn around to leave. They just had to fucking sit there. Like,
that's what I mean. Exiting Red Rocks that night.
Fuck, did that even happen?
Their set ended probably around 10:50 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
I left at 10:30 to meet my Uber. I didn't get into the car until 12:45.
Oh my god! Just to go meet your.
I didn't.
So you couldn't even get to the vehicle.
I didn't.
Were people just
I didn't get
still,
off
not
the mountain. Yeah, I didn't get off the mountain until 1:30.
Oh my god!
I didn't get back to my cousin's house.
I don't understand how you couldn't have gotten to the car
until 3:15. No, because he was in traffic getting to the lot. And
so were you walking to meet him, or you just stayed up there?
Well, it doesn't matter because even if I had to walk, he still had to come up to turn around. It's one lane.
Jesus. So you had to just sit there and wait.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got back to my cousin's house at 3:15
in the morning. Oh.
Now let me remind you, I walked out of that venue at 10:30.
It took you 5 hours to get back to the house. Oh my gosh. That is
so insane. Anyway.
I got that off my chest.
When it comes to,
I feel much better.
When it comes to traffic around arenas or around shows, go hours and hours and hours early.
Yeah, lesson learned. The thing was,
you're gonna be stuck in the parking lot for a while until they open it.
For Godsmack.
Like, Godsmack's not as big.
That's Rick and Benjamin and 3 Days Grace, yeah. And it was Godsmack and Stain. Who listens to Stain still anymore?
Right.
No offense, but it was painful.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. The only other topic that I wanted to come up with was very similar vein. Was just the idea of how wild AI music is now.
Yeah.
And just like how like in a positive way, but like also in like a I don't feel threatened as a musician.
Okay.
By AI music.
Do you think other people do?
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
People distinctly.
I think a lot of people think
people distinctly are like, oh yeah, no, you're gonna straight up replace us. No, it's not.
The thing is, if you make a fully fleshed out song like that,
that's fine. And then you listen to that song.
Yeah.
That's not going to stop you from listening to another artist if you like them.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go there and be like, oh, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna go to this show. I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna go make a song in 2 seconds, listen to it, and be like, I put my own little concert on in my house. You're gonna be like, no, because if you enjoy an artist, you're still gonna listen to them. You're still gonna want to, support them and do stuff like that. You're not going to be like, well, this robot sounds exactly like Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna listen to Avenged Sevenfold because they do it better.
So do you think the bands moving forward need to stand more on their personality, or just keep putting out good songs?
I think you just
and the right crowd will come to you.
Yeah. I don't believe in this whole. I mean, I understand that selling out is a thing. I don't believe in the whole idea of like you have to sell out to get views, or like to get listens, or like to have fans. I think you just do music because you enjoy it. It doesn't have to be, like, oh, I have to do this exact thing. Which is why there's certain genres get into that. I could do this whole thing about the music industry, but when it comes to like the aspect of AI versus regular music. Yeah, obviously there's still inconsistencies in AI. Nothing's going to be perfect. But then if you use AI correctly, for example, Boy What?
Yeah, Boy What is my jam.
He writes the whole song, he records everything, he just puts a filter on it.
Yeah.
and it becomes an AI song because it's not his natural voice.
Right. It just put
That's still
digitized voice
it's
on it.
still bangers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's still good songs. Using AI to enhance.
I've seen a lot of that. Like it's not so much like auto tune, but like producers that maybe don't have access to the same resources can use AI to help
Yeah.
them fill in the voids
If
on a
you are
song.
using AI to enhance, not replace.
Like you can add a harmony from a second voice that's not
Right.
there, or add a choir bit. That was what I
Like,
saw.
I have not done this yet, but I can completely justify using AI in the writing stage
Yeah,
to try and come
flesh out
up
your
with some,
lyrics,
or not
or
even lyrics,
to
like melodies
okay.
or instrumentals, like using that and then going and recording it traditionally.
So putting your lyrics and like a vibe into an AI music software and
If you don't, I mean,
kind of hearing it and running it a couple
or if
times.
you like, for example, if you like, you have the melody at play, and you have that idea, and you have this like demo rough cut of all this stuff, and you put it into an AI to clean it,
Okay.
and then when you hear it, when you listen to it, you find what you're missing, that piece that's missing, then you go and record that piece. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You don't use the actual AI that you like in it as the final
So
track.
you can hum your little da 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 da, take your garage band, not mixed project, and just like put them into the AI software,
And
and
just
it'll
clean it.
and some of them will
That's
just like
where
basically
I
mix it
think
better and
it
add
would
proper
be.
instruments.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
would benefit a lot of, especially unsigned and smaller artists,
Right.
because it's like you don't have
That can't
the
necessarily afford studio time.
exactly, or people that are like very adamant on I have to do everything 100% myself. Um, cheat cheat with an AI, like, you know what I mean? Like, that way you're not like, oh, I don't have a room full of writers, writing my music, whatever.
Right.
It's like
I mean, I think that's whack to begin with. Like, how many mainstream pop songs nowadays have 12 writers on them?
like in all of them.
That's insane.
Yeah,
How many people did it take to come up with work, 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 work? What the fuck?
yeah, but
That
that's
blows my mind.
but that I mean that's pretty much the only thing that's been on my mind for the
Yep.
last week or two. It's
Yeah.
just been like, man, AI music is like, it's such a good resource.
So, have you taken any of your own songs yet and had them
No,
kind of filled out by it? Okay.
no,
More just
I
fun fuck around projects?
yeah, just doing stuff for like if you want to like put together something for Dungeons and Dragons, and you're like, here's a vibe, and then you flesh out a song. You're like, great, now you got this instrumental for this scene or whatever. Like,
You got sweet tavern music?
yeah, exactly. Tavern, yeah, like tavern music or like battle music or something
Yeah.
like that. Like, instead of having to go and find some generic, royalty free track on
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube has a lot, though. YouTube has
Of
a
course,
fucking lot. Like hour-long mixes
of
of
course.
different genres.
Of course,
Like,
but if you're looking for an exact vibe and you don't want to
yeah.
dig through those hour-long mixes to find the exact song you want, you type in a prompt and it pops it out, and then it's like, great, now I have this.
Yeah.
You know?
I know definitely at work when I'm like, it's time for me to not need to hear things, I'll go with tavern music. Very often I will just play a tavern mix and it'll literally just be some fucking bard tuning away on his lute. And I'm just like plugging along at work. And he's going
And I can picture you straight face, just
I get a slight
not
head
even
bob.
not even bopping, just.
Slight bob.
But I can also picture you doing that to like K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm just like,
You know, there was actually during intermission at that concert, we were sitting down yapping with this group next to us, and the one girl on the end was a bit eccentric, but she was talking about different music tastes, and she was like, "Yeah, I've been really into K-pop lately." I wasn't really talking because like I don't know you people, I don't fucking care what you got to say. Like, so I was letting the sister do all the yapping, and I was just like waiting for Bacon Benjamin to come on, but I heard the words K-pop and like. Something just awakened in me, and I went, "Did somebody say K-pop Demon Hunters? What?" And she was like, "Oh my god, you know that movie!" So I was like, "Well, it's fun. It's like it's good." So we yap for a minute. She's like, "Well, who else do you listen to?" I'm like,
baby
like,
metal.
I know a little BTS. Like they were big for a while. I liked Rap Monster. He was my favorite in BTS. Who the fuck names himself a Rap Monster? And then he ditched it and started going by RM, and I don't like him anymore. Even though I am also RM.
I'm gonna fit this dick.
No, guys! Please! I'm sure the Yeti loved that. But it was a good time. Overall, good time. I got something else to chat.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Sure.
You,
We've still
you
got
know
some
what
time.
came out on Friday? Borderlands 4.
You know what's
And
absolutely
I fucking love it.
Before you even say anything,
Go
I
ahead.
want you to know.
Yep.
In my notes,
Yep.
I wonder how I break this down today. I put topics. I said me, AI, music. I said Richie, probably Borderlands.
I was itching. I was chopping at the bit. I haven't played nearly as much as I would like, but we're cranking. It is big. Like, so you didn't play 3, right? You played 2. So you remember how, for the most part, each area was broken up into its own zone.
Sure.
You would walk through like the fast travel and end up in the buzzards area or whatever. This is one large map. It's like all those are just combined into one, and it's fucking huge. It's like
you can
Far Cry big.
split from your party.
Yep, you could fuck right on off. There, we did find like when you're going into some of like the signature like mission zones, you'll walk through a portal and end up like in the enemy base, and you'll have to go kick their ass. But for the most part, it is one big fucking map, and it. If this desk is the map, we've explored like your phone. That tiny little pocket is all I've done so far. There's so much. There's a lot I like. There's some I'm not too crazy about. I haven't found one legendary weapon yet. I've probably got maybe 12, 15 hours in the game so far. Not one. The only one I have is the one that came for pre-ordering it. So they just give you a level 1.
Well, that's
But
that's the deal, right? You're
care.
like, oh, you wanted one early? Okay, now we're gonna set it so that
so you never see
the
another
seed
one.
of your world.
Yeah.
Now you
It's
gotta
bullshit.
wait.
My cousin finally found one. He was texting. I got a group chat with him and my sister, so we're squatting through that one.
Is your cousin part of the squad with that?
He is now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's I was doing my my promo picks, and I gave him. Hey, we're trying to record the podcast. Shut up! Shut up, Birdie Burns. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
special
shit.
delivery.
Pause. Shit.
How are you gonna make your way through?
I got it.
I am not making my way in.
Johnny's got the long arms.
There's napkins already.
I
I got hungry, so I figured you might be hungry too.
This is a perfectly justifiable.
This is a great interruption.
Thank you. I love you.
Although the chicken is frozen chicken, it's not my chicken, so it's not gonna be as good.
We'll get the job
Okay,
done.
you hear that first. You heard it here first.
Buffalo chicken bacon ranch, maybe.
No, this is a chip.
No, bitch, the fucking wrap.
All right. So anyway, your cousin is in.
Yes. So I was making our promo bit, and I just.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's gonna sound.
All I put in was a couple screenshots of his face. I told it to add him to the pics of me and Graham, our little anime vibe, and it immediately knew what we were going for. It made him this big fucking juggernaut, duped out in massive armor, just ready to clobber things. He's a bulky
Oh, I
player.
saw that picture. I think.
No,
No.
I didn't post it.
There's one where there's like a big guy behind you.
That was the bad guy Troy.
Oh,
3.
okay.
Yeah, he was
Carry
the
on.
villain. We were going to kick his ass.
Carry on.
But this one, they put my cousin Chris as just the fucking juggernaut, and sure enough, in 4, he ends up picking the character Aemon, who's basically a big Viking, like just clobbering.
Yeah. The one that I thought you were gonna go.
I really was going to, until we watched the opening credits, and Rafa became my dude. He looked like this ninja.
He's like the one that I.
Probably, yeah, the scrappy, wiry one.
2 games in a row that you picked the one that I would probably play because you were Beast Master, right?
No. In 3, I went Mose. I went with the gunner.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was. I probably said I was going to pick the Beastmaster.
A lot of people said they were going Beastmaster.
Yeah, and then in 2, I probably thought I was going to pick Zero, but that's not my playstyle vibe usually.
You were very obviously going to do Claptrap, so it didn't
Hell yeah.
I was like, no,
I'm always.
Fine. She's safe.
I run the soldier class basically.
Yeah, I tend to go. I tend to go sniper or stealth.
Yeah,
that's my look. So Mordecai, Zero. I went Nisha, right? That's
the gunslinger. Yep.
I would probably go Beastmaster, although I don't know the DLC characters of 3. So
there isn't one.
Oh, there isn't.
Nope.
Okay, so then probably
instead what they did was, so by default you have 3 skill trees with the different action skills as like your signature thing. Instead of adding new characters, they added a 4th skill tree to everybody. So you got a new play style, but as the same person, which I was not crazy about.
Whatever, man.
But you kind of whatever. In 4, in theory, you would probably pick Rafa because he's the
that's most
wiry,
like based off
kinda
of what I've
sarcastic,
seen
yeah.
of them. Yeah.
He's definitely got like a Pedro Pascal thing kind of going on.
Sure.
But his ability and what turned me on to him is he's got they call him peacemaker cannons. They come out of his shoulders and they're just two big ass guns. They look almost like not quite a Venus flytrap, but like kind of that energy. Just this like chemical with a head on it that shoots the shit out of things, and they just coming off top of my shoulders. So that is the suppressor class to me, basically. Each character though has like three main skills they can do. Gren went with the siren. She always picks the siren, but this one has
That's a good thing to
like
think about because there's a siren in every single one.
Which is insane because
it was originally
Borderlands
4,
6.
Right? 6? Oh.
Well, we didn't meet all 6 at first. But
I knew one
it is a known fact that 6 sirens can exist in the universe at any time.
And there was
when one dies, someone else becomes a siren.
So there's been 5 games, and the villain in the first game, not the villain, well, maybe one of the villains in the first game.
Steel, Commander Steel from the DLC.
No.
I don't know if they ever confirmed her to be a siren or like what her powers were, but like if you looked at her, it was a siren.
Right.
And then Angel was involved in 1.
Right.
Who ends up being revealed as a siren in 2. And then there's also handsome Jack's daughter and kicks your ass.
And then there's the little one in 3, right?
Ava.
Yeah.
So you had Lilith was your character. You had then in 2 you were Maya. In 3 it was Amara. And Maya, this game's been out for years now, so this is not a spoiler.
6 years, maybe?
Maya gets caught in some bullshit against the big bad of 3 and ends up not
making it
being a siren anymore in one way or another.
Sure.
Her powers end up going to Ava.
Got it. And then Athena's not a siren, correct?
No.
Okay.
No. Athena the gladiator.
So there is no siren in pre-sequel. So that saves a space.
No, there is
but
not.
That's still...
But you, in
so that's
3,
still
you
4...
you meet Troy and Tyrene, who are both sirens.
Okay.
But I think Tyrene is the only one that counts as the siren, and Troy is like an extension of her. Because he's basically a parasite that drains her power.
I also just assume that sirens are supposed to be women.
There.
So it's like 4... All right, so 4 playable ones.
Correct.
5.
As of now, there's 4 playable ones.
5, but that drops it down to 4 again. 6, but that drops it down to 5, but she's dead. So 4.
So...
And then 5 again.
Steel? I don't know what Steel's power were. So she's kind of...
But she's dead.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter.
So somebody gets those powers.
Right.
Fair enough. It doesn't matter. Angel dies, and her powers go to Tannis. The scientist, the kooky scientist lady. So now you have Tannis, Lilith, your character from 1, who
Maya, but not
at the end of 3, some things happen, and there may or may not be a Lilith still.
That's fine.
Maya, whose powers then go to Ava. Amara, you're playable in 3. Vex, you're playable in 4. And Tyrene, who is now dead.
Who's now dead, so it's 5. So technically, didn't break the rule. We're getting ready for our tech check.
It all depends on if you count Troy, I think.
We're getting ready for our tech check. Let's go ahead and do that now.
What time has come?
Hello, everybody. This is your tech check. Little bit of kind of sponsorship / little extra bit.
Call it intermission.
Sure, an intermission. Why not? I've decided today, I forget what I was originally going to do, but then I was brought food. So today we are sponsored by Amanda's Cooking. She's phenomenal. And if you ever get to spend time with my friend Witchy, who plays Overwatch, and his awesome fiance, who's like super chill and super cool. Definitely try her food. Let her cook. Honestly, don't go out to eat. Let her cook. Let her cook.
She's standing right there. That's why he's being so nice.
She's not standing.
This is a lie.
She's actually not standing there. And she's not going to watch this probably. But just so you know, that's today's sponsor. Thanks, Amanda. Back to you, Cole.
How are you sending it back to me when my mouth is full?
Well, why'd you take a bite during the tech check?
I'm a fool. All right. You ready to get it popping?
Go ahead and do
I got something for you.
Your
I got a question.
interesting fact.
I got a question for you.
Absolutely.
How many hearts do you think an octopus has?
8?
Incorrect.
Probably 3.
It is 3. It actually is 3. So I did a little bit of a rabbit hole here. I was like, what the hell could I talk about next week? I'm like, what's a weird fucking animal? You know who's a weird animal? An octopus.
Mm-hmm.
Sure enough, they're fucking weird. They have 3 hearts.
Mm-hmm.
They have 2. Now I'm butchering the word for this, but 2 that are basically like brachial hearts. They focus as the lungs. So they pump the oxygen to the gills to allow it to breathe and not die.
Sure.
Then its 3rd heart is like it's more like its systemic heart. So it's the heart that we associate more with a heart, and it's the thing that actually pumps the blood and the oxygen throughout its body. That's not all, though. When they swim, the systemic heart, this is the word I'm using, it's not the scientific term for it, turns off. It can't pump enough to keep them oxygenated while they're swimming against the pressure and forces of deep water. They're fucking weird, man.
So here's why.
Go ahead.
Here's another little bit about an octopus you might not know.
Yeah.
It is the only species on the planet that doesn't share a line with anybody else.
In terms of like the evolutionary tree? Yeah.
You know why?
Because they're fucking aliens.
And why do you think they have such trouble in water? Because they landed here and they said, this is where a majority of life is because it's a majority of the planet. We need to adapt to this.
Yeah, this is what we should learn.
Gotten it yet, and it's far too late to go to land.
Oh my gosh, they're fucking
An
creepy.
octopus can walk.
Yeah, they actually that's a cheat code for them.
Yeah.
How they crawl across the bottom of the ocean floor. It doesn't. It's like a loophole. It doesn't turn off their other heart.
But they can come.
It doesn't have to pump.
But they can come out of the water, walk across a beach, and go back
into water. Yeah. Remember that fucking? It reminds me of that damn the misheard lyrics cartoon for Ode Fortuna. It's the octopi walking, marching to like the North Korea chant. It's like what the hell? But they're just like creepy. They can play. Did you know that?
Oh,
like for fun. They'll play catch. They'll have the game of catch.
I mean, there's like this whole thing about like their hunting style and stuff where they can can trick things into going one way or the other and like being friendly with certain things. Like they'll catch rides on dolphins and things like that. You know what I mean? Like their
mating styles are also aggressive.
Yeah.
The male basically fucks itself to death.
Certain ones camouflage can like straight up.
Yeah.
In real time, you can watch
like chameleon camouflage.
Disappear.
Mm-hmm.
They're aliens.
Their ink is basically battery acid.
This is exactly
it causes an allergic reaction.
Exactly why in my sci-fi campaign, I'm a DM for Dungeons and Dragons. You'll never play, but friends only. No, that's not true.
Is this your way of announcing the official Athentopia Discord campaign?
Probably not.
With active drop in, drop out playstyle?
No.
But
one of the species that I homebrewed into it was just an octopus. Like nothing special about it. It's like just because that's an alien.
That's Deborah, right?
Yeah, he is playing one of those. Yeah. But yeah, that was my idea behind it, which is like that's just
aliens are fucking weird. So is every race, the races in that particular story, they're all made up?
Mostly.
Or did you pull them from like other sci-fi?
You can't really like make up a human.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, 2 versions of humans.
Yeah.
And I have, like there's like the traditional gray alien, there's traditional like warrior woman style. Like there's inspiration from other things as well. But for the most part,
but it's not an active.
They're based. Honestly, most of them are based off of animals that are like unique enough from each other that like they wouldn't like crossbreed. Basically, like
I could crossbreed an octopus with a dolphin.
There's like the bear gorilla guys, then there's like the lizard people, which are like something traditional. Then they've got the little cats, and then you got the cow people, which is hilarious because it's just a very funny thing to do. Insects and birds. You know what I mean? Like there's inspiration, but like, that is not my interesting.
Okay.
My interesting fact is nerd stuff, though.
Okay.
It might not be something that you like quite fun.
Is it space again?
But
Okay, I don't follow. It's not space.
Not quite, but maybe you'll follow. It's kind of spacey. So then recently, it's actually been like
Who's
over
they?
a month now. You'll find out.
Okay.
Announced a new lantern of the Green Lantern Corps
Okay.
colors, right?
Like DC.
Like DC,
Green
like
Lantern
they introduced
heroes
a new
with the
one.
ring and shit.
Yeah, which
They're
is
not all green.
no. No, dude, are you serious? Oh my god, yeah.
No,
You're really
I am
bad.
actually. I don't really
Okay.
follow or know DC all that well.
Sinestro is the Yellow Lantern. Like
Okay.
that's like
So there's a lot of colors.
Atrocitus is the Red Lantern. Like there's a lot
Okay.
of them. But they
Is
introduced
the red
a
one
new
evil?
well, they're all based off of emotions.
All right. Well,
So I was
Atrocitus
going to.
sounds pretty fucking evil.
Well, I was going to give you a test,
Okay.
but now I have to actually look up the information so that it helps you.
Okay.
So the colors that already exist: green, yellow, red, blue, indigo, violet, orange, black, and white.
Okay.
What do you think the new color is?
Okay. I'm pretty sure you said Roy G. Biv.
I did.
You have white. You have black.
Yeah.
Brown.
No.
Okay. So it's got to be some form of like mixed color, like maybe a teal or a pink.
No, that's more of the on the violet side, I guess, is the pink. It's it's gray. Okay.
Okay.
Now each one is represented by
I had to merge white and
by
black.
an emotion, right? That's
Okay.
what represents the different lanterns, right? So just as an example, green is willpower,
Okay.
yellow is fear, red is rage,
Yeah. Checks
things
out.
like that. Blue is hope, indigo is compassion, violet is love, orange is greed, black is death, and white is life.
What is gray?
What is
Depression?
You're close.
Yeah. Is it like apathy?
No, it's sorrow.
Okay.
Which is insane to give a character superpowers because you're feeling sad. Like
so what is it when that emotion becomes like the dominant thing for them?
that's exactly how it is. But that's on like all
so
lanterns,
it's like
right?
the Hulk, but if anger wasn't his only.
But like so the Hulk, for example, if he was a lantern, he would get rage. He would be a red lantern.
Okay. So do they become a lantern first, and then it picks their?
No, the ring chooses you based off of your pure emotion.
Okay.
So
the emotion comes first. That is their dominant emotion per se.
Yes.
And then,
so like Sinestro started as a Green Lantern.
So is the ring neutral in the first place?
No, the
does
rings
a
just
red
exist.
ring
They're like
come
cosmic things. Yeah, red ring would come to you.
Okay.
But this is a new ring that just appeared because this dude was so sad
that the universe was like,
they were like,
bro.
That they were like,
what are we cooking up here?
Which is insane because like just the best example of that is that Sinestro started as a Green Lantern traditionally, and he used his power in the act of fear, and that turned his ring into a yellow ring, and he became the fear, and it became the Sinestro Corps. Which
did he become afraid, or things were afraid around him?
He used fear to project, like he used his willpower to put fear in others, and that's what caused fear, right? Everybody else is pretty standard. Rage. Oh, you love someone so much that you know, like to the point of
destroy anything. Yeah, and I'll burn this world to the ground.
The hope, like everything is constantly beating you down and breaking you down and destroying you, but you keep on thinking it'll get better. Like that's pure hope. You know, things like that. Like greed. Larfleeze is the only Orange Lantern because he's
so greedy. He took all the other Orange Lanterns. He literally
kills everybody else. Yeah. So that's why he is greed. You know what I mean? Like things like that.
There can't be another.
That was my interesting fact, is that there was a new lantern. Yeah. And that hasn't happened in like 30 years.
So this is in the comics?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So how many the reboot of the DC universe, we only have
green. Right now, only Green Lanterns exist.
Okay.
In the movies, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Only the Green Lanterns exist right now, and the only one that's...
Does the new Superman have his Green Lantern yet?
Well, Guy Gardner is in Superman.
Okay.
But he's not the only Green Lantern, because Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart are going to be in the show Lanterns that comes out early next year.
HBO, I'm assuming?
Yes. And it's live action and stuff, but like it is... So like, and the show Lanterns is probably going to introduce a majority of others. I'm
Mhm.
assuming Sinestro's going to be involved.
Did they bury that Teen Titans show?
Yeah.
Did it ever even come out?
That is part of an else. No, it did.
It did?
Yeah, that's an.
Did the whole first season come out?
It's got like much more seasons.
Oh, really?
It's got like 7 or 8.
I didn't think it got its feet off the ground. I thought they
Oh, it absolutely
clipped it at
did
the
because it was
ankles.
on that DC Studios app.
Oh,
or whatever,
yeah?
and then
I thought it
HBO
was just HBO.
bought it, and then
Okay.
all the shows that were on that DC, like streaming platform
Mhm.
became HBO shows.
Okay.
Yeah, so there was Titans, there was
Most
Harley
of the
Quinn
movies are on
animated.
there too, right? Like Man of Steel.
Yeah, well, that's Warner Brothers.
HBO, right?
Warner Brothers properties are on HBO.
Tend to live on HBO. Is
Yeah.
Superman on there yet?
It is.
Nice.
And it had to be, and the reason why it came out as early as it was because Peacemaker Season 2 directly connects to it, and they wanted you to get the story from Superman before watching Peacemaker.
So Peacemaker he's a DC hero? He's
an anti-hero, but yeah.
Okay. And it's John Cena. I gotta watch that. I can't believe I haven't gotten around to that. I love me some John Cena.
We can go into the DC canon because there are some films and shows and events that happened in the Zack Snyder's movies that are now canon to the new line.
So they're cherry picking pieces of Zack Snyder's Justice League to say that these did happen?
Yeah, the Suicide Squad is canon because all the events that happened in the Suicide Squad are the reason Peacemaker is where he is right now.
Interesting.
So Peacemaker being part of the DCU.
So Jared Leto is confirmed Joker then?
No, that's Suicide Squad, not the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad.
That was one with the shark.
Yes.
Okay.
King Shark is canon.
Okay. And did they have Deadshot still in? Was that his name?
No,
was he Deadshot?
He was not in that one. He
was just in.
It was Idris Elba's character replaced him.
Okay.
Bloodsport.
Okay.
And then Harley Quinn is canon. The events that happened
Birds
in
of Prey?
Suicide Squad. No.
Harley Quinn? No.
But yes, it's Margot Robbie, but the events that transpired in the Suicide Squad are canon to the new DCU.
Okay. So I never saw the Suicide Squad.
Apparently not, and I don't know why. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. That's the one that Peacemaker's
completely personal. This is entirely me. I feel like I can't get behind the DC universe and the movies because every time they get the ball rolling, I feel like it just gets cut off and then they reboot the universe.
Well, luckily,
this is 3 fucking times now.
Well, luckily,
that they basically have restarted.
James Gunn is running everything now, and
that's not going to happen.
It's going to be who think. Based on the stuff that's come out already,
Guardians of the Galaxy, right? He did the first couple of them.
Yeah, but based on everything I've seen of the DCU right now, it is cohesive. It is an actual built world. It's not this is a project that we're doing and we have to connect it to this. Now it's we're starting with the intent of it being a universe.
Right. Does it feel like they're trying to play catch up to Marvel still? It feels like they're doing their own thing.
No, it's absolutely them doing their own thing.
How is Supergirl?
Watch Superman.
Excellent. I hear high praise. And I think I'm going to love the dog. Crypto? Is that his name?
You will love Crypto.
Yeah.
You will love Crypto to the point of crying.
Really?
I think Crypto will remind you too much of certain people.
Oh, no. Of people or of animals?
You heard what I said.
Okay.
But, yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh.
What are you trying to look at?
I'm just looking at to see how much time we got.
We got all the time in the world, baby. No one can tell me what to do. I got time to take a bite of this goddamn wrap.
All right. Snack bite.
What, you want a cheers?
Yeah, we'll do a cheers.
This shit's falling apart.
Oh, shit.
Cheers. Tink. I completely lost the actual piece I was supposed to get my teeth on.
Mm-hmm.
It just came flying out the side. So, I want to come back to Borderlands.
Okay.
So, some pros, some cons, some things I like, some things I don't. The overall big map, fantastic. So far, I have only met one character from the previous games.
You mentioned this to me briefly the other day. And I'm like, okay.
Only met one. One of them, they changed up who owns the vending machines, the gun vending machines. It's not Marcus now. Somebody else owns them, which is a tie-in to the other games. But nobody else is relevant. And I almost think they're doing not necessarily a soft reboot, but a second trilogy.
Is it distinctly in a different period of time?
We've been trying to figure that out.
Okay.
So when the game starts off, the big catalyst we know about is they call it like the moon event, something like that. Basically, the moon that doesn't belong there crashes into this planet's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it actually hits the planet or just breaks
Is it Pandora?
It is not. It is Kairos,
Oh, I've probably
who we have never heard about and have not visited in other games. But Kairos is ruled by an evil tyrant named the Timekeeper, who, through alien technology, has gained immortality.
And I'm just going to call out right now, the timekeeper
Go ahead.
is Handsome Jack. And
Yo,
back.
back, baby. No, but the first character you meet that like is an ally and tries to help you out sounds eerily like him.
Is
Like
it masked up?
it. No, he's just this
It's just
regular ass dude. But it's not him. One of us was able to safely look up the voice actor. I kept trying to look it up, but it was like not giving me a clear answer. Almost like that's not this character's real name, which was what I was afraid of.
if you go to the Tales games, right? Isn't it like he's like a ghost or whatever now?
That was a
He's an
thing I kind of
AI?
forgot about. Graham actually reminded me of that. That
Yeah.
chip
But
from
I never
Reese's
played. We
head,
never played more Tales.
I think still exists.
Yeah. We only played Tales. We never played
Yeah.
more Tales.
I didn't even know that finished, honestly.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I need to do. But you have the Timekeeper. He has his three like main lieutenants, very Far Cry esque. You basically have to go take down the three lieutenants.
Sure.
We
You gotta have a.
killed one, beat his ass.
You have to have like a structure for the game, you know.
Another thing I like is the boss battles are way more. I don't know if interactive is the right word, but there's like stages and like you have to do intelligent things to beat the boss, as opposed to Borderlands 1 through 3, where all you have to do is just kill them. Just shoot them until they die or you die. There are like interactive elements to this. The one guy we fought, this big Jabba the Hutt looking asshole, he would summon these like pillars that would open up throughout the center of the map, and one of them had a toxic substance that he was working on, which was like his big problem that you had to solve. And you would have to take that, throw it at him, break his armor, then you could do damage to him.
Sure.
So you could only hurt him while his armor was broke, and then at like signature checkpoints in his health, he would wild out. And he would start raining down, like it was basically Black Death on the map. Like it would just be this void would appear, and this black and like greenish, like it had to have been the substance. They called it locust falling down on you, but it was like so fast you couldn't really tell.
Did you see Locust?
And there was only locust. There was only one. There was like a golden box that you had to stay in that area to not be hit by the damage. And then as the rain fell, that box got smaller and it moved, and you had to fucking haul ass to it, or you were just gonna get torched. So like the first rain absolutely murked Graham and Chris. They got slaughtered. I was in the gold, and I'm like, I can't help you. They're down. They're doing the fight for your life bit, and they're like crawling toward me in the gold box, and I'm like, I can't come to you, man. Like, if I run out there, I will also die, and then we're just all dead. So nobody wins now. And then he had like these like big boils on him that you had to shoot to do a crit. It was good. It was a lot more interactive. The vehicle, you could spawn it at will, and it's more like a chopper almost, like a digital digi-runner. It just you hop on, start hauling ass. It's great.
Not to interrupt you, but
Yep.
Speaking of vehicles, we gotta get back into Helldivers. We gotta unlock that car.
Ooh. There's a car in Helldivers now? It's
No,
like
it's
a tanky,
been,
right?
It's been there. It's
like
like level
tank?
50.
Oh, we just haven't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
we just aren't at the right level to unlock it.
I know I've encountered the Peacekeeper suits. There's a couple different mechs that I've piloted. I do not own any of them yet, but I've played with people who do. And they've dropped the mechs. Dave, the legend himself. I was rocking his Peacekeeper
Dave,
suit.
you're coming on.
We got to do another Hellskeeper? What the fuck is Hellskeeper? That's lore. I need to invent it for something.
Hellskeeper.
Helldivers. Another Helldivers.
It's canon now. OC, don't steal.
Yeah, I gotta go patent that. Hell's
No,
Keepers.
tell me right now. Hell's Keeper.
I
Who's
gotta
Hell's
invent
Keeper?
lore. Do I have to invent a new?
Well, yeah. Say it's like a
Okay.
supervillain or something.
Okay. Yeah. It is, and he has Cerberus for a pet. Very not Ghost Rider esque, but similar vibes, like skeletal energy. Not a biker, but like large fire based dude, but he can turn it off. So when he needs to go into the real world and blend in and try to discover where the angels are, he's got to go. He's an angel hunter.
Ooh, he's Hell's Keeper.
That's right.
Now,
So
if he's Hell's Keeper, he's an angel hunter, or is he? I guess you can kind of decide whether or not he's good or bad. But if you're saying more on the villainous side,
yeah,
he's an angel hunter. If you're saying he's on the more like anti-hero, kind of just doing his job side, he's just hunting the guys that escaped and he's bringing them back. But that's more Ghost Rider.
Maybe he's hunting both. And anyone who tries to interfere with the veil, anyone who tries to come and go. Maybe angels are trying to come fight demons, and he's like, "Can't do that. Stay where you need to be. Stay where you belong." Demons try to get out to go cause trouble on Earth. Can't do that. Stay where you belong.
Okay.
And his name is
Hellkeeper.
Nope.
That's
real.
That's
name.
his. That's his.
That's his superhero / title name.
Is his
his full blown name
is
Tim.
Tim.
Yes.
Timbuktu.
Tebow, the Denver Broncos quarterback, right? Was he Broncos?
He was Cowboys.
He was Cowboys
for a long.
Was that
time.
right? Was that and he's the one that took the knee, right? He would that was his
was that him?
That was his signature pose.
Romo was the belt.
The belt,
right?
And they fucking haven't won a title in 20 some odd years.
Not the Cowboys fan. Anyway, it's about that time we gotta call it.
Go ahead.
I like this. Although I do like this. I like this kind of bit of just like we just invented a character.
Yeah, we gotta flesh him out. We gotta come back with some more detail for next time.
Oh, I know what to use him for.
And he needs a theme song.
Yeah, it's like Hell Keep Up.
He needs an AI generated 80s comic book theme song.
We've pretty much basically decided at this point from this this episode that we're probably gonna release these monthlies probably within the
pseudo monthly / 3 weeks,
first-ish week of each month, give or take. It's not gonna be an exact science. It's not gonna be great. Check out our Instagram. I'll start posting on that as soon as possible.
Do your fucking job.
Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Spotify if you would rather listen. I mean, you can watch on Spotify too, but if you'd rather listen, go to Spotify. You can go up to 3.5 times speed. Hilarious.
How many words can you actually make out during that?
Brother, I wish words existed.
Really?
It's so like the funniest thing is when we laugh. It's
really.
It's ridiculous. Can't wait to hear that.
Is it mine or is it yours that comes through?
Because yours is.
You don't laugh that much. I don't think that's Ew, you're like trachea.
I'm doing
the most disgusting vibrator.
Specifically doing that so I can hear it later.
Really?
Anyway, yeah, just go check us out on other things and share it. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that. And if you like it, and we're gonna keep doing this until one of us gives up. So I would say, why are we the same person? But really, we didn't do anything that was like the same this time. So that's my outro. Play the music.
Why are we the same person? Why are we the same person?
He should have won the game. Hell keep on.